P. Satya from the Department of English, Holy Cross College, Nagarkoli. The topic for today's discussion is materials and language teaching. You have 4 steps. The first one is choosing the materials. Second, using the materials. Third, modifying the materials based on the learner's needs. And finally, reteaching the materials. The definition for materials as given by Ruddy in 2003 states that materials are powerful stimuli for generating learning. A more dynamic approach would be one which selects materials for their potential not only to engage the learners and teachers' attention and effort, but also to draw substantial contributions from the teacher and the learners and the collective group as a whole that can be transformed into worthwhile learning experiences in the course of classroom interaction. In simpler terms, materials are those which aid learners to learn a language. They promote considerable learning outcome in an average classroom. They carry with it built-in structural scaffolding, and they also act as tools which are manipulated by the teacher to promote learning. So in general, the materials used for language classes are textbooks, workbooks, cassettes, CDs, DVDs, videos, and internet. There are basically 2 types of materials, namely literary materials and non-literary or authentic. Literary materials include poetry, short stories, plays, and novels. Advantages of using literary materials in the classroom are: these are authentic materials and they are perfect in language use. Literary materials are varied in style and they use contemporary language. They are organized in structures and of high educational value. They aid the learners to understand different cultures and act as stimulus for language acquisition. They develop learners' interpretative skills and provide entertainment through the use of language and varied themes. They are highly valued and has a high status. They also expand the learning horizon. These materials encourage the learners to share their opinions and feelings. They enhance their creativity and critical thinking skills. All the more, they provide learners with meaningful context for processing and interpreting new language. Next, moving on to the authentic or non-literary materials. So these are materials which were not intended for language teaching, but it was actually given for the native speakers. So the authentic materials include newspapers, magazines, advertisements, songs, menu cards, pamphlets, brochures, and social media. Advantages of using authentic materials are: they supply authentic cultural information to the learners, expose learners to real language, they expose learners to a variety of vocabulary and structures, they have a positive effect on learner motivation, they relate to learners' needs, and are endowed with more creative approach to teaching. So, for successful language learning, the teacher has to incorporate both literary and non-literary materials in the language classroom. Hope you all have understood. Thanks for watching.